Central Michigan is the Chippewas are a team that looks interesting. I I'm not sure if they'll get to a bowl game, but they've got a schedule that should get them pretty close. Um, I mean, they've got some teams that they're playing up against that they could win. Matt Drinkall is who they hired as their next quarterback or their next head coach. So here's a guy who he went to Kansas Wesleyan. Kansas Wesleyan went 2-9 his first season there. Then they went 10-2, 9-2, 8-3, 13-1. 42-17 is his head coaching career. Then he went off to he had been a Western Illinois tight end coach, assistant at St. Ambrose, wide receivers, offensive line, offensive coordinator. Went Kansas Wesleyan, then and like I said, he went to Army, where he was offensive line coach and co-offensive coordinator for a year. So here's a guy who's offensively minded, and they need that. Their biggest problem right now is their defense, which they picked up some interesting people in the transfer portal. So we're going to take a look at this schedule, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure that this is a good schedule to start out with. It's, you know, so many heavy hitters right away. So let's take a look at this schedule and also hit like and subscribe if you don't mind. Let's go. Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Nealon. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there. I'll be honest, I thought I'd already covered Central Michigan, but I didn't, unfortunately. I've talked about them so much. But let's go. They start out at San Jose State. Ken Niumatalolo's Aztecs are going to beat them. They're going to start out with the loss. Then they go to Pittsburgh. That's going to be a loss. Michigan, number 14, Michigan. That's going to be a loss. By the way, this is going to be on FS1, ESPNU, then Big Ten Network. Then they have Wagner coming to them. An FCS school. This is going to be on ESPN Plus. You know, they are not a good FCS school. They're in the NEC. So that's going to be their first win. Then they've got Eastern Michigan. Uh, Eastern Michigan, I have covered them. This is going to be one of those games where it'll tell a lot. It's going to be at home. Possibly this team will have made it through that comp or made it through everything. I'm going to say they could win this game. I'm going to say they could win this game. It could go either way. But since it's at home, you know. So, second win. Then at Akron. I honestly think that Matt Drinkall could put together an offense that can beat Akron. That's a team that just, even though it's going to be at Akron, I just don't think that Akron's got it. Then they go to Bowling Green. Now, Bowling Green's another interesting one. They went to a bowl game. I don't think they'll have the juice quite yet to get Bowling Green, sadly. Then they've got UMass coming to them. Minutemen, I know I covered them. Not going to be a problem for this team. Uh, then they're going to Western Michigan. This is going to be another one of those rivalry games, Eastern and Western. This is one of those teams that is getting better. I don't think, especially since they're going there, that this is going to be a win. Then they've got Buffalo coming to them. I don't see it. I don't see them being able to beat Buffalo. Then they're at Kent State. Should be an easy win for them. It shouldn't even be a problem for them. Uh, then you've got their final game, which is Toledo. And the Toledo Rockets are another one of those bowl going. They went 8-5 last year. I don't think they've got the juice for it. So I'm looking at this and I'm seeing, you know, UMass, Kent State, Akron, possibly Eastern, and Wagner. I I don't see a lot of other options for them. Maybe they could do something with Toledo. Well, no, not Toledo, but Western. I'm doubt Bowling Green. I'm looking at 5 wins. They could be as low as I'm saying 4 or 5 wins for them this year. It's a uh, one of those teams that you're looking at them and you're going, man, they they're going to be playing hard and heavy. And I'm Matt Drinkall. I'm not saying that he couldn't do this. I mean, Matt Drinkall is a uh, good coach. Won the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference. It's NAIA when he was at Kansas Wesleyan. Uh, Here he was a wide receiver. Played for Iowa for a very short time. There is just not really much that I'm looking at this year. He's pulled in some people. Maybe he'll be able to pull off a couple of upsets, but honestly, this is looking like a 5 win team. It's going to be difficult for him to get that sixth win. Maybe against Western. I doubt against Bowling Green, Toledo. I know he can't beat San Jose State, Pittsburgh, or Michigan. Um, I sadly don't see it. You can tell me if you think I'm wrong. I'm looking at the athletes right now. Their top 10 players. They've got a couple of safeties, couple of linebackers, edge rusher, well, three safeties, pardon me, and a defensive tackle that are in their top 10 players. That might be, it's their defense that I am worried about here. The Most of their defense that they've had to bring in have not played together. They're starting out too rough to get that cohesive. They'll learn a lot about themselves, but maybe Joe Labas, senior quarterback, maybe he can do something. Uh, they've gotten a couple of running backs. Trey Cornish, uh, he was at Tulane. Maybe this is something that you could look at, but I don't think this year that Central Michigan will be that good. And it's not that Central Michigan's, not going to be putting up fights. It's just with what they have and with their schedule. I mean, when you're playing Buffalo, Toledo, Bowling Green's a good team. Then you've got San Jose State, Pittsburgh, and Michigan. Yeah, this is going to be a horrific year for the men at Chippewa. Uh, but you tell me. I mean, seriously. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.